What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the farm. So I just got home. I took the whole week off work, try to get some things done, just relax a little bit. You guys know I've been going down working on the abandoned rock building down at our waterfront property. I just got back from taking the old beast dump truck that was loaded up. You guys seen how many old shingles and all that OSB board and all that rotten wood in there. I finally got it hauled off today to the I don't even know what it's called. Sanitation station is what it's called. It's just a trash dump that one of the local cities around here has. And we are under a burn ban right now. Let me show you guys something. So here's a bunch of these little chicks, but look at this. We got all kinds of boxes. We got some Amazon boxes, and these have been piling up for months. Have not been able to burn because it's so dry here. Our county and most of Oklahoma now is under a burn ban. It's not a good thing. It's really bad. Thanks to God, we got some rain in early August, I believe, and it actually greened everything back up. But you guys know we were having problems with the drought before that. June and July was some of the worst on records here, and now we're dealing with it again. But what am I doing today? I don't really know what I'm doing today. We've been running around, dropped the kids off at school. Rachel had a doctor's appointment, and now I'm home after taking the dump truck to get it unloaded, and I have another dilemma. So you guys know I'm trying to redo the roof down on that hold on, I've seen this new feeder is dripping water. I'm just making sure this thing ain't leaking. Okay, I love the way they built this thing. It's got all these rain guards on it, and it keeps the water can run down it, but it don't get down here, because if water gets right here, it can kind of seep back in there and it'll get your feet wet. So the problem I'm having right now is I want to redo the rafters in that building just like they are, because one side's perfect, the other side all needs replaced because they're rotten. Well, I thought they were oak, and then after tearing down the roof, all that old roofing material off, I get up there and I can tell it is not oak. I don't know what it is for sure. I think it's Western cedar. I have been on the phone all morning trying to find a lumber mill, sawmill, lumber supplier that can get me Western cedar, and I can't find anyone that can get any. Now, you know, Dutch has the sawmill and that's fine, but Western cedar does not grow in Oklahoma. I don't know anyone that can even find trees. I called one sawmill over around Tulsa, Oklahoma, and they said, well, we don't have any logs to cut, but if you bring me like a 10 by 10 or a 12 by 12 from the lumber yard that you can special order, we can mill it up into 2 by 4s for you. And when I say 2 by 4s, I can go to Home Depot and buy a 2 by 4. Well, the difference in the old days and the new days, if you guys don't know this, here's a little information. Back in the old days when people had their own sawmills and made their own lumber, they made true dimensional lumber, like 2 by 4s. 2 inches wide by 4 inches thick, or whatever, you know. Well, nowadays they don't do that. Now a 2 by 4 at Lowe's is like 1.5 inches by 3.5 or 3.25, whatever it is. I don't even remember. It's not a true dimensional lumber. So the lumber that they used on these rafters was all rough cut in the old days, and it's true dimension. It's pretty much as accurate it can be. You know, give or take 2 by 4, it's a little less, a little more on some of them. They're not all perfect because people did it at home with what they had, you know. It's not some machine or robot doing it. Well, I can go to Home Depot and I can get 2 by 4s, and it's not the traditional true 2 by 4, it's the smaller stuff. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. This is the dilemma I'm having. I got one more sawmill that is actually local here. It's about 20 minutes away. I'm waiting on them to call me back. I think I'm actually just going to take this up there and have them verify that this is Western cedar, because I'm not 100% sure it is. I think it is, but I am not a wood species expert, and this one's kind of hard to tell because it was one of the ones that was pretty rotten. But I think I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to see what it looks like. So let me go get my skill saw, and we'll cut into this and see what it actually looks like at some of this part that isn't rotten or so bad anyways. Let's just cut right here. This looks like a good dry part that didn't get too bad. So it's weird because when I cut it, and I don't know if it's just so old, but when I cut it, it doesn't smell like cedar at all. So it just feels really light and soft, and I don't know. I'm just gonna take it up there to the professional at the sawmill, and they deal with so many different species of wood. You're gonna have to get an old timer that has been around and that has done this for a long time, because you get some young guy that hasn't seen this either, because this stuff was probably milled back in the day. It's probably older than a lot of people around here. I don't know. Let me think. What? I don't know. That looks like cedar to me, but I just can't tell. So anyways, I'm gonna load up in the truck, and I'm gonna go ahead and go up there. And it is raining. It's just barely raining, kind of sprinkling, you might say, but I'll take it for sure. We got to get our ponds filled back up. We got to get everything watered. As far as the trees, the grass, everything is starting to not look good. I just seen a thing on the news the other day. It said we are actually drier than back in the Dust Bowl time, and that is not good. That was pretty bad. Of course, you can hear Millie screaming at me. Millie, what you doing, girl? So I'm going to load up the Tacoma and head up to the sawmill. Don't let me forget that piece of wood. And I'm gonna see what they say about this species of lumber. I am thinking it is Western cedar. There's no guarantee. So I'll let you guys know when I get back. I'm betting it's Western cedar. Leave your comments below. If you're a wood expert, what do you think it is? We'll see if you're right. Well, I'm back, and boy, was I wrong on my guesses. So I'm gonna wait a minute before I tell you what this was, but they were able to identify it at the sawmill, and it's not Western cedar, I'll tell you that. So they actually gave me a piece of what they are pretty certain it is, and even though the color is a little different, is because this lumber that I am taking out of that building that they used however many years ago, we don't know, it's very heavily oxidized, so it kind of changed the colors. So I'm going to show you guys. This is a sample that they were cutting right then. I went ahead and ordered what I needed in the 2x4 dimensions, the true 2x4. But guys, what this is pine. And you know, they think this was a local species of pine, and this is what they call a yellow pine, or I think a lolly pine, that grows here in our area. I don't have any up here, but those pines would be like those right there that grow on our hillside. We actually have several on our property. I don't want to cut any down. I really like those. The squirrels love them. They grow the pine cones. They're just cool looking trees. But I went ahead and ordered enough to do the rafters in the true 2x4. They were nice enough to let me bring home a sample of this right here. This is just like a 1x6 that they were cutting. But when I first just showed him this right here, the end that I cut, he said, I'm pretty sure that's a pine. It looks like the I can tell from the heart of it, which is this right here. And so they had a couple other people look at it, some people that's been doing it for a long time, and they all made a decision that it was pine. And you can see the saw marks. It's kind of hard to see on this piece, but the same type of circular saw motion is on there, so that will it'll have the same type of marks. But now what we're gonna have to do is Rachel and I are gonna have to play around with this and try to find a stain that we can use to kind of match this oxidation color. Let me show it to you again. I know it's hard to see on this camera. I'm using the GoPro again, but you can see how dark red this is, and this right here is more like a whiter yellow color. But I think if we let it dry just a little bit and stain it, I think we can get really close to the color. And it's going to be up in the ceiling anyways, and you know, once you put the roof back on, it's going to be a little darker in there. You're never really going to be up close to it. It's going to look pretty close, I think. I don't know what color stain we should try. We'll probably take this wood to Lowe's or something. I don't even know if you can even sample colors of stain anymore. Maybe Sherwin-Williams or something. I don't know. But we'll try to find something that would be pretty identical. Might have to just buy a couple and play around with it. But anyways, I am relieved, guys. I am super relieved that we're able to get a positive identification. What do you know, Smeagol? He's gonna play under my truck. Because I don't even remember if I talked about this earlier in the video, but I called the some other sawmills around. I called one in Tulsa. I told you guys about that. And that they told me if I could get a Western cedar 10x10 and bring it in, they could cut 2x4s out of it. It was gonna be like $380, $400 for that one piece of 10x10 Western cedar, and it's not Western cedar. Western cedar is super expensive. We're glad we don't have to use Western cedar, aren't we, Smeagol? Huh? You been laying in Mama's flower pot again? Yeah, you have, haven't you? Been taking a little cat nap. Alright, so that's good news. Today's been pretty productive so far. Rachel and I is fixing to go pick up the kids, and whenever we get home, we'll do some feeding and check out on all the animals. You ready to go feed later? Huh? You gonna help me feed later, Deputy Smeagol? I'm fixing to close my truck. I don't think you want to get locked in there, do you? Someone in a video that I posted today said, I never realized that Smeagol had boots on. He's got white boots. Get out of there. Alright, so here we go. Time to play the matching game, I guess. Okay, it is feeding time. It's still kind of sprinkling a little bit. I was hoping we'd get enough rain so I could burn all these boxes, but not just yet. We got some more chances tomorrow and a little more later this week. I want to show you something here. This is something new on the farm you guys haven't seen yet. Look at this right here. So you can see them little feet underneath that mama. That's not her feet. She had 15 little babies. Yesterday I think there was still 12 or 13. I can't remember how many. You can see some peeking out right there. We fix this GoPro and we'll see if we can get her to talk to us. Do you know, Mama? Oh, there's one of them little babies right there. Bring your babies out so we can see them. Can we see your babies? Huh? I know it's raining and you're doing what you can to protect them, but you're not going to be able to cover them for very long. You can only cover that many babies right now because they're so tiny and they grow so much every day, and you got so many babies. I don't think it's going to work long. Get up so I can see your babies. I'll feed you. All right, let's feed her. Let's pour out a little feed right here and see if she'll move for us. She might. Oh, there we go. Oh, look, she just got up. Okay, I don't think she's got quite all of them with her. I think some of them's back at the nest, wherever that is. Whoa, that one just gobbled up that food. That's crazy, look. Look. How do they eat so big pellets? Usually what Mama does is she'll take some of these pellets and she'll break them apart with her beak, and the babies will just grab it. Nope, they're eating up the little pieces of corn and stuff. Oh, they're everywhere. I don't know how many she has, but they're everywhere. Here, baby, you want some more? Hey, don't do that. This mean rooster was trying to peck them. Yep, there's babies everywhere. Get some more food and throw over here for them. There you go, Mama. Mama's breaking them up some food. Cute little things. I don't even know how many there is. I can't. It's hard to count them because they move so fast and there's so many of them. There's a lot of them. Hey, get back. Let's feed the babies. Alright, let's go feed, we'll go see if Mojo is gonna let me feed him or not. Since it's kind of, got the camera way up in the air. Since it's kind of sprinkling, I'm not sure if he'll come or not. So, I don't remember if I told you guys earlier, and there's a skeeter bug. I don't know if I told you guys earlier or not, but as if you can't tell, I got my ears lowered this morning. You know, I like to keep my hair kind of short. Rachel doesn't like it when I cut my hair short because Got a little thin spot there on top, which I don't care because I normally wear hats all the time. Anyways, so no big deal to me. But I like to keep my hair short myself, and that's what I do when I have time. I try to go get haircuts. I'm off all week, so that gave me perfect time to go do that. And luckily, the person that cuts my hair had an opening, so I was able to get right in, so that was even better. All right, so there is the there's the babies that you guys seen hatched the last time. That mama's doing a good job raising those babies up. And then there's some more babies. Let's see where they're at. Betty's got her baby somewhere. Mojo! Come on, boy! Millie! Okay, this is the part. This is the part where you can't hear me anymore because the geese. They are so loud. If they weren't so pretty, I'd probably get rid of them. But I really like Millie. Maybe we just got too many of them. I don't know. Mojo! Come on, boy! I didn't say Walt. Walt, let me see your beard, buddy. You got a long beard going on there. That's crazy. Mojo! Come on, boy! Mojo! Come on! I know you're on the porch. Mojo! Let's see if we get there. Oh, where is that? I'm sure he's on the front porch or the back porch. I didn't see him. But like I figured, he ain't gonna come because it's kind of raining and he's scared that it's gonna lightning and thunder, and he don't like that. So let's feed these chickens out here first. Turkeys, got 2 turkeys out here. The hen, I think that's a hen, and then Walt, of course, you guys know him. He's been around for years now. All right, the Mojo ain't gonna come. Here you go, Yoshi and Yoneg. Ducks, Millie, everybody. I know the ducks and the geese are wanting to rain. They like the puddles in the yard when all the holes in the yard fills up with rain. The waterfowl absolutely love it. Hey, pretty girl, Ghost. What you know, Ghostface? She said, "Are you gonna feed me that or what? I'm starving." She said, "We're all starving to death. We haven't eaten since last night." Look how big they are. They're not even bred, and they're butterballs. Nice, healthy goats, though. Y'all look good. All right, let's see if I can do this without getting ran over. Excuse me. All right. Happy goats, happy life, right? Oh wait, that's happy wife, happy life, I think. Here you go. Here you go, Yoshi and your name. Millie, that's you, girl. Hey! She's talking to me, guys. Millie said, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." What's going on with your hair today, Yo-Yo? Yo-Yo. Your hair looks like a fuzzball. She said, "Yep, I just got it done this morning." I think you all got a little rain on your head because your hair's kind of funny too. Hey, what do you think of this new GoPro, Yoshi? He's like, "I'll get with you in a minute. I'm eating right now and I don't talk with my mouth full." Wonderful, amazing big creatures. Huge birds. Giant birds. Who's squeaking? Somebody's over here squeaking like a mouse. Is that a goose or a duck? Come here, ducks. Let's see how fast you eat. The ducks won't come nowhere close to it. Of course not. Let's see some head bobbing going on right here. I don't know where those white feathers come from in her head. Oh, here comes Betty and her kids. They were over in the woods. Betty, you're about to miss out. You better bring your kids over here for dinner. You guys know when I feed. She said, yeah, but we were over there eating bugs. One of her kids turned out to be a rooster. And you can see he's beautiful looking. That's the first black and orange and gold neck colored rooster we've had here. So maybe he'll breed some of the other bannies, and then we can hatch some more banny eggs maybe next spring and see what they turn out to look like. I like those bannies. And look, everybody has been commenting on the tree being gone. Everybody says, oh, it looks a lot better. And then the other half of people says, I can't believe you didn't leave that tree out there, the dead plum tree, for the goats and the chickens to play on. Really, guys? What is there, a crumb in there? Yeah, I caught you, didn't I? That's her daughter, if you can't tell. They look exactly alike. She said, maybe there's more food in that bucket. I don't know. Shadow. Shadow's gonna try it now. She said, no, there ain't nothing in there. So I'm waiting for the woodshed to dry. If you guys remember, if you haven't seen that video, I posted one, wherever is that? Oh, pointing the wrong way. The woodshed over there, firewood shed, I got it done. All the framing's done, all the wood's done. All I'm waiting for it to do is air dry a little bit more, and then I'm gonna get some natural clear colored stain, or sealant. Not stain, I'm not staining it, I'm sealing it. I'm staining the rafters that are going up in the old rock building down at the waterfront property. I'm sealing this right here. This is all oak, that's white oak siding, cut 1x6. And we're going to be sealing that, and it's going to stay that natural color. It turned out, it actually darkened up, and it all kind of pretty much got the same color. I can't zoom in on this GoPro. It's the only thing I don't like about it. But when it's raining and stuff like that, this GoPro is really handy. It's really light. It's easy to hold, and it's a new GoPro 11. So I don't know if it's much better or not, but so far so good. I've been using it here and there, and it's been a little bit easier for me to use. I know the mic isn't as good, but I might look into getting some kind of an external mic or something for this thing. It's usually really good unless it's windy. Then when it's a little bit windy, there's not a dead cat or anything on here for the microphone, so it picks up a lot of the wind noise. But so soon I'll be getting the sealant to do that building. I don't know how long it's going to take to get those rafters back for the building. I wish I could have got them today because I'm off all week. That would have been an awesome project to just be able to go down there and kind of get that knocked out while I had the time. But you know, it's nice sometimes to take a break from other projects and just kind of focus on your farm. Just kind of deal one-on-one with the animals, all the goats, dogs, everything, you know. Just kind of sit back and relax a little bit, enjoy a little rain, and just watch your animals because they enjoy it too, just like we do. They suffer through the drought, and I think they're a little happy when it starts to rain a little bit, even though the goats don't like getting wet. They like the rain because that means green grass most of the time. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go finish feeding Core and Leesky and the Kikos and Spanish goats, see how they're doing. And I guess we'll catch you on the next video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, like this video, leave a comment. And Yoshi says, peace out.